Hello, everyone. My name is Ben. I am with National Truck League, an insurance brokerage based out of Southwestern Ontario. And today I have my new friend, Liz Williamson, with me from Truckers Against Trafficking. Liz and I came into contact just a couple weeks ago and wanted to have her on today so that we could talk a little bit more about TAT. So Liz, thanks so much for taking the time. Liz is actually from California. So Liz, can you just tell everyone what TAT is and what's going on with the Canadian chapter that's growing today?
Great. Thank you so much for having me here today. So Truckers Against Trafficking began in 2009, and we want to equip, educate, and empower members of the trucking industry and all of the transportation industry to recognize human trafficking and then know how to make a difference.
Great. So why did you get involved in TAT, Liz?
You know, I am actually a survivor of human trafficking myself, and I wanted to make a difference for the life of another survivor coming out.
Like, have you been involved with the industry before? Have you done anything involved with human trafficking?
So I've never been involved in the trucking industry before. This is pretty new to me. But I knew that just the sheer numbers of truckers on the road could make a huge difference in trafficking. So when I got to know TAT, I was super excited and just grateful for the opportunity to use my experience and wisdom from my survival, but more than that, to make a big picture impact.
Great. And so for someone that doesn't really know about the subject of human trafficking in the year of 2021, what does it really look like in North America? And why do you think truckers could be a key player in helping fight human trafficking in North America?
You know, I think that a lot of people tend to think that human trafficking looks like the movie Taken. Unfortunately, the reality is that most pimps that are traffickers play the role of the daddy or the boyfriend in the life of a victim. So it's definitely not just kidnapping, though it does happen. And we find that truckers, because they're already on the road, they could be interacting with victims in the places they're already going. So we thought, let's make this training video and let's make it available to the truckers to be able to call the National Human Trafficking Hotline that Canada has, or in the US or in Mexico, and report this. And then let's get the traffickers behind bars.
Nice. Yeah, I think we can all agree we want that. You mentioned the training video. So something that when I was talking to Liz, I thought was very interesting. It wasn't necessarily your average phone call with someone that's requesting money necessarily, but they have a great training video that they've made. So Liz, can you just tell us about the what TAT is trying to accomplish, what the video is,
Sure.
And for anyone that's watching this, that's a safety representative on a fleet, what could they do to maybe get the first step going to get their fleet TAT certified?
Great. So our training video is a 26-minute video that you're able to either implement into your learning systems, however you train your drivers right now, or I can send you a DVD free of charge. We want to make it accessible to all fleets, big and small. Independent or other drivers are welcome. We're excited to get the word out because after watching this video, I'll give you wallet cards that you can hold on your person, whether you want a physical copy or to download the app onto an Apple or an Android phone. We have that app too. And it just brings the knowledge to the front of your mind when you're out in everyday places that you might see trafficking and then know what to do.
Yeah, okay. So again, if anyone's watching this video and they want to help fight this cause, you just need to get in touch with Liz, and there's a video that you would make your drivers watch, and they would learn so much more about this, and they would be a part of the fight. And human trafficking is a terrible, awful thing that some people don't even want to talk about. And if this step for your fleet can help fight it, I'm just going to say I would highly recommend that you would ask Liz or myself about it. So Liz, before we end the Q&A that I prepared, do you have anything else you want to say to the Canadian trucking industry before we sign off?
You know what? I am so grateful to be involved with the Canadian industry, and I have just found that you're a bunch of good people who want to do the right thing, and that's incredible. So this just helps you do more.
Perfect. So we don't say A as much as you thought then, right?
No, you don't. You don't. Actually, I have found that I have more of an accent than you do.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, anyways, I don't have any more questions. So just Liz, thanks again for being the Canadian advocate. I hope that TAT will have success getting into Canada. We will help spread the word. And if you, again, are working in a fleet management role and you want to make a change, we can get you in touch with Liz so that you can start to talk about getting your fleet TAT certified. So other than that, Liz, thanks again for taking the time, whatever time zone you are in, for talking with us today. And again, thank you for all of the work you're doing to save lives out there in North America.
Thanks for being a part of it, Ben. That's the huge thing that people need to know. Ordinary people make a difference in the fight against human trafficking. It's not just big name companies. It's not just people who have a degree. It's not just people who the media portrays all the time. It's us ordinary people who make a difference in the fight against trafficking.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of it. Anyways, thanks again, Liz, and hope someone watching this video will consider getting their fleet TAT certified.